right, good morning, everybody. This is Bill and Carol's travel project. Yeah, so I got a break from all the hassles of home, and me and a buddy, he's riding behind me. We're headed south this morning. It was about 36 degrees when we left home. It's about 47 out here now. Feeling pretty good. We're headed to Terlingua, Texas, to the World's Championship Chili Cook-Off.
Yeah, Mike, my buddy from down the street there, he came over to the house the other night, and we had a few cold ones, and we were talking about, man, we haven't ridden anywhere this summer. We were ready to take a little ride, and we were also talking about music that we liked, and it always comes back to Gary P. Nunn, and we found out that just so happened on Mike's next days off was the Terlingua Chili Cook-Off, where Gary P. Nunn was going to be performing. So we just decided, hey, let's just ride down there. And so that's where we're headed. And then I contacted another buddy. He lives down in the hill country of Texas. He's going to meet us somewhere on the road. We hope it works out. As we approach our meetup spot, look, he's already there. He arrived 3 minutes before I got there. That was perfect timing.
What in the world's going on?
Hey, Bill.
All right, who remembers this guy? Old Barry.
Welcome to Texas.
I tell you what, every time I fire up this Harley, he's on the road somewhere. So I haven't filmed much because of gloves, but y'all remember Mr. Mike?
Let's go on.
We rode up from Hobbs together, so we're gonna take a little break. Yeah. Well, Mike's got one of them radios that he's talking to somebody back home in Hobbs. We're about 40 miles from Alpine out here now.
All right, here's the main show for today. And Barry's right in front of it, but we'll get it. There's the Chisos Mountain.
You're lucky to get that view.
We're lucky to get Barry in there.
That's my best side. Baseball season.
So after arriving in Terlingua, we went down to have a beer and a bite to eat and watched the sun hit the Chisos Mountains. Yeah, so after having a quick bite to eat, a couple of beers, we decided to stop in at the Terlingua Chili Cook-Off site, where for a mere 80 bucks a head, you can enter this property. And I've got some friends staying here. We're going to pop in on their camp. That's easier. Yeah, for years I came up here and camped with these folks up here, and I quit coming up here about in 2017, but let me see if I can navigate my way back to the old camp, because I know they're up there. Man, look at all these cars, campers. I can't believe how this thing has grown since the last time I was here. I'm not crazy about that kind of growth and being in crowds like this, but man, I've never seen it like this. Yeah, so after making our way up this rocky, washboarded, uphill road, we're pulling up on the old campsite, and we'll see if there's anybody up here. Looks like they've already got the fire going up here. They're all kind of looking over here like, who in the hell is that? But yeah, that's my amigos over there. Damn it. Oh! Where you going, man?
Good to hear you. Good to hear me.
So yeah, they were there. They had the old fire built. This was the perfect opportunity to introduce my new friends to my old friends. And man, we just had a great time.
I will. We're waiting for Los Pinchy Gringos to take the stage.
De los pinche gringos. Now see, Barry, you was talking about deer hunting, and I said, well, you may or may not get some. He said, yeah, but I missed the fire and the whiskey. Well, here it is. You don't have to have a deer, you just got to come to Terlingua.
And I left my whiskey and shit in my bag, and I pulled it out and put it in the room.
Yeah, mine's in the room too.
Well, let's build a fire when we get back to the room.
Take one of those Harleys, set it on fire.
Hey, wait a minute now.
I think the Honda burns better. Honda burns better.
Yeah.
Might make it hard to ride that hard.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, where are we at? We're down here at the Terlingua chili cook-off. Me and a few buddies, we're going to take a little ride through the Big Bend Park. So come on, go with us.
And that first taste of joy, it's that old photograph off two hearts more than that.
I'm not sure what that government shutdown, what we got to do to get in this park. I don't know if we got to pay or what we got to do. Okay, there was nobody at the gate. Government shutdown means free national park. All right, guys, we made it about, 10 miles inside the park. This old Harley, I don't know, the check engine light came on, the high temperature light came on, and we pulled over, checked the coolant. Coolant's fine. It runs okay, but so I turned it off and everything resets. Right now, we turned around and we're headed back to the motel, and I'm not sure what's going on. I just don't want to get way back in there without any cell service and the thing go down on me. So we're going to go back to the motel and check things out. So far, we're riding back. Everything seems fine. I don't know what the deal is.
So we're back at the hotel. So we ran about 12 miles down the road, and 2 times my check engine light, high temperature light came on. So it's kind of odd though. I pulled over to the side of the road and I checked the coolant level, and it was over full. Every time I'd kill it, start it up, the lights would be off for, a few miles, and then it'd come back on. So now we get back to the motel, because we can be rescued easier here than we can in that park. And now I'm looking at the level again. Now, We did some diagnostics. We manually made the fans run and the water pump. And I checked the level now, and the reservoir's empty. Where did that fluid go? I mean, I checked it, like I say, 30 minutes ago, and that thing was up to here. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm gonna let it cool off. You guys are gonna go to town and bring me some antifreeze. We're gonna fill it, top it back off, and see what happens. I hate these mystery deals. The place where you fill it up is like sideways. It's not where you can pour something in. You gotta kind of, I don't know, maybe we'll get a funnel, get it in there.
Okay, so now it's about 1 o'clock. We're back on the road. We've added some coolant to the bike. So far, so good. We're kind of doing a little test run.
Yeah, so to test things out, we headed west on it's Highway 170, the River Road, one of the best motorcycle roads in Texas. So we're going to test this thing out.
All right. Guess where we're at now? We're down here at the TPs. Taking a little break.
Yeah, so we pulled off at these TPs, you know, for a hydration break. And also wanted to check the coolant level in the reservoir on my bike. Man, that thing was over full.
All right. We're getting about ready to move on through that canyon. See that hill over there? That's old Mexico. It's like a whole nother country over there. Adios.
Well, I hate to do this to you again, but I'm going to end this video right here. I've got too much footage. There's going to have to be a part 2. So check back in and see what happens to me and the bike and what we get to see. See y'all next time.